Hello everyone, this is AL from the Sanctum, and welcome back. Yay! So basically I wanted to share this deck because I just got it last night, and I was filming in my room, my bedroom, because I was so excited. I was actually in bed when I got the package, and I was going through my mail and I saw the package and I was like, oh, I'll film it with my Pixel XL. And then I was like, I looked at it, I was like, no. So you're gonna have to sit through a opening now with it. So I bought Ethony Dawn's Money Magic Manifestation cards. Okay, so two things. Me and money, yeah, we gotta work on that. Not because I don't like money, or that I have a lot of trouble with money, which I think everybody has some kind of trouble with money, but more of the fact that we could always use more of it in our life to be able to use it effectively, to do better things with it. I was always taught that money is great for taking care of bills and doing good with it, whether it be giving to others, to charity, taking family members and friends on vacations, treating friends to gifts, just because that's always been a part of my life. And puppy has decided to make himself known. Get over there, get. And you're gonna have to deal with Shango's butt through the rest of the video. I'm gonna apologize, but no, because the king in his throne has decided to arrive, so I apologize. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to talk about this deck, which I've been wanting for a while, and we're going to go over a bit. So she sent me one of her bad bitches tarot cards, the Temperance card, which I'm going to be honest with you, this card is so me in a lot of ways. Although I actually oftentimes am known more for the High Priestess card. Temperance is the card that seems to be more reflective of a lot of my personality that most people refer to me as, but for whatever reason, that fact that she sent me this card is like spot on. So Ethony, thank you so very much. This deck is going to be my next deck that I get. She also sent me her little card, so I will be able to get that. And then she sent me a thank you card. Look at this. I mean, how thoughtful is this that she, includes a card. She also does, includes a thank you card. And look, and on the back of it, it actually has some of the cards from the deck. So let's talk about the deck, okay? So as you probably have known, or if you've ever listened, I have a thing about purple. Purple is like the color. Purple, silver, magentas, deep blues. So when I saw the back of this deck, I didn't care what it was going to be mine anyway. And then I saw what the cards were for, and I said, oh, even better, they're gonna be awesome. So when I picked up the deck and I opened it, and it's great because it has a magnetic closure, by the way. It has a beautiful little insert. And here's the kicker about this insert. The cards are so easy to use that this is it. This is all you have. Draw a card daily. Journal about it. Place the cards where you can see it and use it. So you can basically manifest that energy. This is it. I mean, and she tells you, a hashtag about it, talk about it, put that positive blessing out there. So I was impressed. Then there's the deck itself. Now, first off, I want to tell you, I've already shuffled the deck, sort of. And we'll explain sort of in a minute. But look, these cards fit right in here. It's like a hard styrofoam, which is like, it's almost like the same kind of material that I have for my essential oils, which we will do essential oils one day. We will, I promise. But it has the magnet closure, and I was like, oh, I'll put these cards in a tarot pouch and carry them with me wherever I go. And then I just said, no, they're gonna go right in here, and they may go in a tarot pouch with the bag, with the box. because these are that portable. I mean, this is not that big. And then look at the size of the cards. They fit in your hand. I mean, like, really, they just fit in your hand. So I'm gonna like spread these out for a second. Notice that all the colors are going the same way right now. Now, I have shuffled the cards. I have overhand shuffled the cards. I have riffle shuffled the cards. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When I riffle shuffled the cards, I riffle shuffled to keep them the same way. So I have mixed the deck, but I have kept the colors all the same way because for some reason, I'm not willing to mess up the color scheme yet. I know eventually that will happen, and I'm okay with it for then. But right now, no, not so much. So let's take a look at some of the cards, and I wanted to show them to you because they are so on target for a lot of things. Money is energy. Money flows to me. Simple, on target statements that everybody can use. I am ready to accept even more abundance in my life. Yeah, I could really use some abundance. I have unfortunately been really sick the past week or so. To the point that I didn't realize how sick I was. And when I found out, I was very upset because it wasn't the ER doctor who told me. It was my arthritis and lupus specialist. And I about flipped my wig over it. So yeah, it was not pretty. I deserve to feel good about money. Now, I have trouble with this at times because sometimes when I have money, I feel like I should not have money and I should be using it to give it to other people, or occasionally I'll misspend my money, but I don't always feel as good about money as I should be, which is something I have to work on. So I admit that hits right home right now. I have permission to say no when it doesn't align with my truth. Ooh, okay. So that one just kind of zinged right into my heart. So yeah, these cards are small, portable wisdom, not that are about wealth. They're about money manifestation. They're also about your soul. Yeah, I have childhood beliefs about poverty, major childhood beliefs about poverty. Thank you, Dad. I have permission to shine and be successful. Yeah, okay. So you guys are gonna hear something that I don't talk about on my Twitter account that much, and I don't talk about much on my Facebook account. I wrote romance under another name for multiple years. And I was decently successful at it. I'm not going to tell you that I wasn't. And I enjoyed it for quite a many years. And then I got sick. I had a mental breakdown when my mom's passing. It was very bad. She was my biggest cheerleader. She was one of the few people in my life that truly understood what I was about in my life, besides my grandfather, who taught me. And when she died, I honestly had a breakdown because there were things that she and I talked about that we never talked about to anyone else. And I had a hard time coping. So I went to therapy. I took time off of work that was paid. Thank God for FMLA. At my old job, that was actually paid FMLA for hours that I had basically never taken off of, never took vacation for, or whatever. And I'll be honest with you, I went to therapy for pretty much twice, 3 times a week for about a month or so. Then I ended up having to have a partial hysterectomy. I ended up with my puppy. And I had a hard time writing after that. Come to find out that there was a part of me that used to be able to write like I was on speed. Okay. I mean, like, I would sit down and write for like 8 hours and turn out like 40,000 words and be like, dun, 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 dun. Well, I had no problem with that. I broke it because come to find out that little ability I had was not supposed to keep turned on. It was only when you're in a set of circumstances in your life where you have to, it's basically like a fight or flight response. And come to find out, I had been living in that set of responses for so long, it never turned off. And then when my mom died, it basically said snap, and it left. I had no focus, I had no nothing. And it took almost, my mom's been gone about 10 years now. And it took about 10 years to really get back where I was wanting to write. In the time between her being gone, I probably wrote 2-3 more books. One of them is actually one of my biggest books. One of my best books ever, I'll be honest with you. And I realized that I grew beyond that. Not that I don't like writing romance, but I also realized that I like writing other stuff, and I want to be able to write other stuff. So I also needed to be true to who I am. Now, everybody who knows me under my old name knows that I'm a pagan, knows that I'm trained in reading tarot. They know I'm trained in different things, but in their mind, I am a romance writer. But that's not all I am. So when I basically had a miniature breakdown of sorts at the end of 2017, I call it a breakdown. It was more of, I decided that I did not want to put people in danger because I was being threatened. I decided to go underground and go back to who I am. I said, screw it. So here I am. And I'll be honest, I'm happier now than I've ever been. If I write romance, I do. If I don't, I don't. If I write science fiction and fantasy, if I write horror, if I write mystery, I will be the happiest person on the face of the planet. It may all have touches of romance in it because, God, that's how I'm driven in my life. But I'm okay with that. When I write nonfiction, I write nonfiction. I'm cool. And I think that's what these cards, when I was touching them last night, kind of hit upon me, was a truth that I had to be true to my core. I could have a healthy relationship with money, with myself. And I really have to thank Ethony for that, because with this, I also took one of her courses on her Tarot Academy site about the spirit guides in tarot. And it really, truly opened up something. And I have to admit, I saw this card. She had posted this card once on Facebook and on Instagram. It says that I have permission to do what I love and to be a huge success. And that so rocked my world. I cried. I cried probably for, I don't know, a few hours. And still I'm getting teared up over it. This is the card that basically told me I could do this channel with my friends' encouragement. Silver, Shaw, Jen, Leslie, and Peggy. And if it wasn't for them, I don't think I would have done it at all. So this is really a big thing for me. So I have to thank her, because these cards are amazing. These cards are not just money. manifestation. They are soul manifestations. So truly, honestly, if you want to invest in yourself, get this deck. It is an 11 out of 10, a 10 out of 10 cauldrons, 10 out of 10 stars, 10 out of 10 four-leaf clovers. It is a 10 out of 10 when it comes to being who you are, the truth that you are. You deserve the best. You deserve an abundant and rich life. Yeah, you deserve that. Abundance is what you make out of it. What you consider rich, others may not, but rich is how you define it. Wealth is how you define it. And seriously, this deck is going to make you think. It's going to make you seriously consider life in a new way. It's got beautiful, it's handheld, the colors, the back is so stunning. This alone will brighten your day, every day. That will change your life. That will open your soul. So get the cards. Be blessed. Be supported. Know that there are people out here who will help you depending on what your endeavor is. I am completely blessed by accidentally falling into meeting Benabel Wen online, meeting Ethony online, meeting Tori Hartman online, Arwen Poe Lynch, Arwen Lynch Poe, Avalon Cameron, some of the best and the brightest. Their beautifulness online is also reflected in life. When they create like this, it is a blessing to the universe. It's a blessing to us. So yeah, I can honestly say thank you, Ethony. Honestly, I am so glad I got the deck. It really means the world to me. There are quite a few other decks you own, and I'm going to go ahead and eventually acquire. It's going to take a bit of time. I am waiting for Benabel's Spirit Keeper's Tarot to arrive. But yeah, this deck is probably the best first investment I've made, that it has made my heart just kind of clench and go, hey, it's okay. Let's do it. We've got this. It's okay to let go the fears about money. It's not making you a bad person anymore. It's okay to want to be successful. You can let go of the fear of being successful. Because trust me, there is a fear of being a successful person, because then it's, what do you do next? And that is one of the reasons why I had so much trouble as a romance writer. Because what do you do next after you have a successful run? And now I'm feeling better about it all. I'm feeling better about writing. I'm feeling better about nonfiction. So yeah, I deserve the best. I deserve an abundant and rich life. It's all from the Sanctum. Bendithian.